Scanning for audio.
Welcome to a Tin Dog podcast. This time talking about, well, it's the return of mad old Tungle Tom. The Fourth Doctor Adventures. The Beast of Kravenos. Now, not only is this a welcome return to decent Doctor Who, and let's face it, if January always brings you a Tom Baker story, then the new year isn't half as bad as the old one would look. And The Beast of Kravenos not only is a Tom Baker story, oh yeah, it's, well, Jago and Litefoot, and Romana, and Canine, and it's set during season 18. Yes, it's set at the time when J.N. Turner got rid of, the classic old school people who'd been doing music for years, and brought about the, radiophonic workshop to do all of the legwork. So you've got the theme tune that you associate with Peter Davison's time as the introduction to this. Now, even in the notes, the atmospheric music is, well, they've played it as if the old school was invited back for just one more last huzzah, just in order to fit with the Jago and Litefootness of it all. Now, everyone who listens to this will know how much I love Jago and Litefoot. They're up to series 12 now. That, plus their specials, means that collectively they've been going longer than nearly any other spin-off. They are, well, let's face it, their feet are well and truly under the table at Big Finish Towers. And I simply adore their stories. The Victorian setting, the Sherlock Holmesiness of it all, the rewriting of Gothic stories just kind of works. I don't want to tell you which classic tale they've taken and ripped off and done a little riff on, because that's part of the fun. This is a storming story, simply exquisite, tremendously good acting. Now recently it was revealed in an interview that Tom and Lalla don't record together. No massive surprise there. But you know what? Even once you know that, you just can't tell. The performances are so good that there is just no way of telling what's going on. You lose yourself in the story almost immediately. And yes, it's one disc long, which is reflected in the price, but not reflected in the quality. You feel as though you're listening to some major four-parter. So imagine, if you will, that it is a four-parter, and what you've done is you're watching an omnibus edition, something with the opening credits all snipped out neatly so that it all fits together in one very expensive Betamax or VHS tape, and you're listening to that tape. Alright, perhaps I'm just too old school. Perhaps I should have ribbons printed for Gallifrey, not that I ever will go. That reads something like the Tin Dog podcast, home of the old school point of view. Oh no, how about this? The Tin Dog podcast, home of received wisdom. Perhaps that's what I am. Perhaps I don't have a single new idea in my mind. Perhaps I don't need a single new idea in my mind when it comes to reviewing old Doctor Who, because this feels so real. It feels so much like it actually happened, and we were privy to watching it. It's just brilliant. Here's the synopsis. A stunning new star act is wowing the audience of the new Regency Theatre. The modern mechanical marvel of canny, canine charisma, the automated dog that can answer any questions, the incomparable, unbeatable canine. The Doctor and Romana have returned to Victorian London and been reunited with their old friends, Professor George Litefoot and Henry Gordon Jago. However, this is not merely a social visit. A terrifying crime spree is sweeping the capital, and the burglaries of the Knave defy all logic. Something impossibly dangerous is taking place amongst the fog. Only the time travellers and their friends can stop it. But can they be sure they're on the same side? Written by Justin Richards, who's just managed to piece together a brilliant piece, who's just managed to create a fantastically classic feeling piece. Yes, Justin knows Jago and Litefoot more than anyone else. But even then, he surpassed himself with this particular tale. And yes, you did hear right in that synopsis. Canine is on stage. And as a canine fan, I can't help but just be impressed. So what I'll do now is let you hear the trailer, because my review is basically that. It's fantastic. So until next time, I'll let you hear this and make up your own mind. But here's to the rest of Season 6 of Mad Old Uncle Tom. Be seeing you.
Coming soon from Big Finish Productions. Doctor Who, The Fourth Doctor Adventures, The Beast of Kravenos.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to present our star attraction, Canine. What do you eat?
Ball bearings.
He's doing awfully well.
You're quite the showman.
You mean show dog?
Good of you to come in this afternoon, Professor.
I'm sorry I couldn't get here earlier.
Unexplained murder. Just what I need.
It must be in here. Yes, there's the fella, hiding in the shadows. Jago!
We call him the Knave on account of he always leaves a playing card at the scene of the crime. A knave of diamonds.
Perhaps it's something of a romantic.
All the robberies take place from sealed rooms or vaults.
Stun him, Canine!
The creature would appear to be resistant to this unit's firepower.
Whenever the doctor's around, it seems like my job gets about 100 times more difficult.
I know what you mean.
Mr. Jago! Henry!
Big Finish. We love stories.
Not sure he's in the mood for milk and jelly babies, actually, Doctor.
That was the Doctor Who Tin Dog Podcast, available on iTunes, YouTube, Twitter, RSS, Vimeo, and across the internet. Doctor Who and its associated properties are all copyright and trademark of the BBC. No infringement is intended. Why not become a supporter by visiting patreon.com/tindog. Contact the show on tin-dog@hotmail.co.uk. The Tin Dog Podcast is a founder member of the Doctor Who Podcast Alliance.